You know what blows my mind? Most of the smartest people I know are stuck, and it has nothing to do with talent or hustle. It starts in the classroom. The system is literally programmed to keep you playing small, and you don't even see it happening. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how school killed your seven-figure thinking before you even got started, and what you can do right now to break out. School doesn't just teach you facts, it programs you. From day one, you're told, do what the teacher says. Memorize this, it's important. Don't ask that question, stay quiet. Little by little, you start believing authority is always right. That's where the trouble starts. You get rewarded for the right answer, for following rules, and for waiting your turn. Over time, that's not just how you act, it's who you become. You get labeled the good student, disciplined, obedient, safe. Sounds positive, right? But it's a cage. You start thinking your only value comes from never rocking the boat, never making mistakes. Fast forward to the real world, where everything's messy, and there's no answer key. Out here, the people who win are the ones asking better questions, breaking rules, and thinking for themselves. But if you're still chasing that need for certainty and permission, you freeze up every time things get even a little bit uncomfortable. Ever wonder why so many topper types, the kids who always did everything right, end up stuck? They need every step mapped out. Meanwhile, the average ones, they try, they fail, they try again. They get clarity from action, not planning. 10 years later, the topper is stable. The average guy, way ahead. Why? One kept following the answers. The other kept creating them. All those habits you built in school, they become your identity, keeping you predictable but never wealthy. Here's the brutal truth. If you're still waiting for permission or afraid to look wrong, you're not even in the game. The wealth game demands you ask the right questions, act without permission, and build your own system. Start now. I'm curious, when did you realize the system wasn't working for you? Was there a moment it really hit you? Drop your story in the comments. I actually want to hear it. Most people don't even realize it, but school quietly trains you to be afraid of risk. It's not an accident, it's the system. No one says don't take risks out loud, but every time you screw up, you get punished. Low marks, embarrassing, failure. Now you're the failure. So you build this rule into your head, play it safe or get hurt. But then you hit the real world, and boom, the game's flipped. Out here, uncertainty is the default. Business, investing, career moves, there is no guarantee. Most people freeze because they're still chasing that old school certainty. But real growth is messy. You have to move before anyone gives you permission. This is the fork in the road. This is where people split. Type 1 avoids risk. Safe jobs, safe path, safe decisions. Look stable, but their growth? Capped. Type 2, they break risk down. What's the worst that could happen? How bad can it get? If I fail, how do I bounce back? They don't run. They structure risk. That's how you win. See the difference? Type 1 freezes up when it gets uncertain. Type 2 keeps moving, even when nothing's clear. Remember that topper versus average guy story? Same principle here. The one who takes action and learns from risk eventually wins. Same story with investing. People with a low-risk mindset park their money in FDs and savings accounts, letting it rot. High-level mindset people put their money to work with calculated bets and learn by doing. No one's immune to losses. Some make loss their teacher. Most just keep running from it forever. You think you're making safe decisions, but you're capping your growth. Playing it safe feels harmless because the downside takes longer to show up, but it's still a risk. If you're not willing to get uncomfortable, you're betting against yourself. Now let's tackle another trap. School taught you that input always equals output. Here's the money myth nobody talks about. School wires you to believe hard work always pays off. Put in the work, get the result. Study more, get more marks. Work harder, get a bigger reward. That input equals output formula, that's a lie. But it's drilled into your head until you actually believe effort always equals income. Real money isn't linear at all. Trading time for money? Hard cap. You've got 24 hours. That's it. No matter how efficient you get, you slam into a ceiling. Your growth just stops. But there's a whole different game out there, leverage. That means finding ways to use your time or effort once and keep earning from it again and again, instead of trading hours for one paycheck. With leverage, you set up something once, like a product, system, or piece of content, and keep earning from it over time without having to repeat the same work every single time. Decide once leads to scale your impact. Check this out. An employee works 8 hours, gets one paycheck. A creator makes one video. Thousands watch it and it keeps paying for months. That is leverage. Low-level thinker thinks more hours equals more money. High-level thinker thinks better systems equals more money, even when you're not working. As long as your brain is stuck on effort equals income, you'll keep grinding, but you'll almost never scale. So here's your challenge. Are you willing to break out of that grind, or are you just going to keep spinning your wheels? Now, let's examine how your sense of time, also shaped by school, holds you back from real wealth. Let me drop a truth bomb. If you can't play the long game, you'll keep losing the wealth game. Schools are to blame for that too, because they absolutely destroy your ability to think long term. Everywhere you look, there's a countdown, unit test next week, finals coming up, semester results. School gets your brain hooked on instant wins. Put in effort, want the result now. But here's the flip. In the real world, the wealth game moves slow. Skills compound over years. Reputation is built brick by brick. Investments take time. Your brain, addicted to fast feedback, judges long-term stuff way too quickly, so you quit before the magic happens. You start a skill, 3 months in, 0 results. This isn't working, so you quit. Someone else keeps going for 2 to 3 years. Suddenly they're rare, valuable, and you're left wondering what happened. It's not about talent. It's about the time horizon. Low-level thinking judges everything in the short term. What do I get right now? How long will this take? What's the quick result? High-level thinking asks completely different questions. Where could this get in 3 to 5 years? Will this compound? Is this making me rare, or just another face in the crowd? This is where most people lose. They run out of patience when results aren't visible. Here's the brutal truth. Your future depends on how long you can stay consistent without any visible reward. If you're only in it for quick hits, you'll keep starting the right things and quitting halfway, every single time. Fix your time horizon or you'll never see the big wins. And that short-term mindset sets you up for the biggest gap of all, real money knowledge. You can have a wall full of degrees and still have no clue how money actually works. It's not about missing information. It's about never getting a real framework. No one sat you down to explain. Earning money and growing money are two totally different games. Salary income versus asset income. What cash flow even means. How the tax game actually works. When debt is a weapon and when it's a trap. Result, tons of highly educated people, clueless about their finances, big salaries, but no idea how to handle it. Money comes in, lifestyle inflates, expenses explode, and the hamster wheel just keeps spinning. Here's the pattern. Low awareness people earn to spend to save a little. High awareness people earn to allocate, to invest, to multiply. The difference isn't about what you know, it's about having a structure. If you don't have one, you end up just copying what everyone else is doing. Upgrade your lifestyle with every raise. Let your savings sit idle. It all feels normal because everyone's doing it, but that's why people stay stuck, sometimes for decades. And here's the craziest part. School actually teaches you to avoid money, deal with money later, focus on studies, get a job first, then think about finances. By the time you care, your habits are already locked in. So when someone says, I don't get money, they're not dumb, just untrained. And when that untrained person starts earning big, income goes up, net worth barely moves. Money isn't just something you earn, it's a system. Learn it or stay behind. Until you do, you're playing blindfolded. You can't win that way. You might think the system is broken, but here's the truth. It's built to produce predictable, stable, rule-following people. Wealth creators are the opposite. Unpredictable, rule breakers outside the system. That's why school never produces them.